Hello everybody, my name is Mr Corbett and I'm the head of PE at Trinity Academy Cathedral, and I'm here to talk to you today about BTEC sport and hopefully taking this into PE Key Stage 4 as an option. So this is just looking at the exam content. So again, this is worth 25%, an hour and 15 minutes online computer exam, and you have to know about the components of fitness, you have to know about the principal training, you have to know about fitness tests, you have to know about fitness training methods, and that will be delivered in a lesson with a book as if a normal lesson, whereas the other parts of it are coursework. This will be delivered as a lesson because it is an exam, and then you will be prepared to do that exam at the end of year 10 with the option of doing it again if needed, but I'm confident the majority of students will get the best possible mark at the first chance because we will prepare them for that, which again, as I've said previously, takes that pressure off having another exam in year 11 in one of their subjects. Unit 2, Practical Performance in Sport. This is the first unit you will do in year 10 when you start the course. So this is a really good unit to get you into it because it is practically based, where we'll do a lot of different sports to understand the rules and the regulations and the way that you score in those sports. You do have to demonstrate some skills in those sports, but you're not assessed on how good or how bad you are in those. It's all about doing the skills so you can then write up about how you need to improve or what you did really well in. And then you have to perform some coursework. So we will do the lessons, we will look at the different rules and regulations, and then we will set assignments in the computer room where you have to complete 2 sports and you have to write up about your rules and regulations, and you'll get deadlines for doing that. So there are practicals and there are coursework writing up lessons. So as I've said a lot of time to year 9 students, be prepared that you will get practicals, but you will have to do computer work and lessons for the exam as well in this subject. Unit 3, this is applying the principles of personal training. For this one, you have to create your own 6-week training program. So you choose a component in fitness that you want to improve on, that might be muscular strength, and you create yourself a circuit or any type of program to make sure you can improve in that, and then you do that for 6 weeks. And again, those are your practicals where you'll do 1 lesson, and then by week 3 you might do 2 sessions a week to see some improvement. But you have to obviously write up about that. You have to keep a diary about it. You have to review it to say what you did well and what you didn't do so well. So again, practicals followed, and also prior to doing it, when you're planning it, there will be some assignments and some computer work alongside that coursework to go with those practicals. So this one is all about fitness and training and improving and trying to get better for your sports that you potentially play outside of school. Okay, so this is the last unit that you will do in year 11, unit 6, leading sports activities, and this is the leadership unit. So this starts with coursework in the computer rooms where you compare 2 leaders. So you might compare 2 leaders that you know in professional sport, whether it be a Pep Guardiola or a Chris Chester that you can see on the screen, or whether it be one of your PE teachers. If you're not too into watching your sports but you really like PE, then we want you to pick this subject. So you could be comparing Mr Colbeck and Miss Wales and talking about our strengths and our areas for improvements, and that's your first piece of coursework. Your second piece, that's moving on to planning, and you have to plan a lesson, and then you have to get practically, and you have to demonstrate your practical ability in leadership, and you will lead a lesson to either year 7 or the primary students. And then your last part is back in the computer room and you review that. You say what you did well and you say what you need to improve on. So prior to delivering that lesson, you'll get a number of practicals about how to be a leader. You'll do little warm-ups, you'll do little skills to each other, and we'll prepare you to perform and to be a leader for that 1 lesson that is your assessment. So again, you'll get a number of practicals in this, and then your coursework will be about comparing some leaders and then writing up about your lesson and how you did. Thank you. So finally, if you are thinking about a BTEC sport, or you're thinking about a sport as an option going forward, obviously this can lead you to go towards college. So even if you're doing A-levels in different subjects, having a nice strong BTEC sport alongside that looks good on your application. But if you're thinking about actually going forward and doing sport, Then there is level 3 sports courses in the local colleges and sixth forms, which can then lead you on further into university. And having this can get you into PE teaching, coaching, sports coaching, being a lifeguard, a journalist, outdoor education instructor, anything in the sports industry, whether that be something that you've thought about and you think, actually, I really like the idea of that, then come down and ask us where this may take you. But anything you can do, there's a big poster outside PE about careers that we can show you about where sports and where the PE can take you. So it's a really exciting time that hopefully some of you are going to pick BTEC Sport as your option. My email's on there if you want to ask any questions about any of the courses, whether that be GCSE PE, BTEC Sport, Health and Social, or Travel and Tourism, and I look forward to teaching you in Year 10 and Year 11. Thank you, everybody.